Hello everyone, Vika Boland here again with another book review for you. And before I get into the book, which is titled Skids, I just want to make a comment about something I read in today's news regarding President Trump. He has apparently mandated that the homeless on the streets in Los Angeles be removed and that they start doing something about that. Well, today's book is very relevant to that situation. So without further ado, here's my review of Skids. It took me several days after I finished reading Skids by Jeremy Houghton to find words that would do justice to this beautiful, touching, and sometimes heartbreaking account of what life is like for homeless teens on the streets of Las Vegas. In short, I was so moved, I was speechless. When we meet 17-year-old James, the narrator, and his non-blood family of 2 boys and 2 girls, James has been fending for himself since he was 10. He ran away from his wealthy farmer, he ran away from his healthy father, who had peddled him to his well-heeled pedophile friends since he was 6 years old. Lovely. James' survival and eventual transition from being a garbage dump eater to a father-like figure to his street kids' family is a wonder in itself. But if it weren't for James, the other 4 skids that he loves and protects wouldn't have survived after what each of them has lived through, primarily at the hands of adults. Readers will cringe as each of their stories unfold. The group make an abandoned building in their home where each abides by James' rules for survival without numbing themselves through drugs and alcohol. They have a system in place that works, and while it still necessitates earning food money through undesirable methods, they are keeping each other alive. Each one, including James, longs for a normal life, but their pasts have made that near impossible. So now they cling to each other and trust each other, knowing each one has the other's back. This loving family is more family than their blood families ever were. While I'd love to reveal what becomes of this group, I'm not going to. Skids needs to be read. There are millions of skids in our worlds. Many we will never see, but those we do encounter are often judged by eyes that see only their appearances, language, and actions. Skids will touch even the toughest among us with their sensitivity and love of children that Jeremy Houghton brings to this story. With an ever-evolving plot, unforgettable characters, plenty of dialogue, and a heartwarming ending, Houghton tells us that he has worked with street kids for over 20 years, and while he has spent much of his time working on his own, he has come to realize it's time to move all this into the light. Skids is one attempt at doing that. The proceeds from this book will go towards combating homeless youth and human trafficking. Please, won't you help the author's cause by purchasing a copy of Skids today? Thank you for listening.